Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new squad builder here on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. It's going to be based around one specific Team of the Season player, which I bet you can't guess who it is, because this is a new gem that I found during the week that I am absolutely loving on this game. And he's not easy to get into a squad, but if you can, you've got a complete and utter beast in your squad for about as cheap as a TOTS player will come. So in goal today, we start with 85 Anthony Lopez. Basically just a Portuguese or a French league keeper that's going to get a link to my centre-back. I may have used him recently, but, you know, it's just a case of, yeah, that's a good option for me. I needed someone to link to my Brazilian centre-back, Marcelo, because he gets a soft link out to my right-back today. That is Leo Matos. This is someone from the latest Rest of the World TOTS. He's a member of Club 80 by quite some distance in the Greek league of all leagues, and he looks pretty phenomenal. Now, I'm going to be playing this guy in centre mid today, so I'll show you once the squad's built how we're going to change this formation in game. But our left back today is another team of the season. It is Jose Gaya or Haya. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But what we have here is a very quick fullback with 95 sprint speed, 87 defending, 88 dribbling. Yeah, that's like Jordi Alba-esque, but actually a different version, I guess you could say. We've then got Nacho Fernandez at centre-back today. This is just the 86 rated in-form version, or second in-form version. He's like half the price of what I paid for him there. 80 pace, 88 defending, 84 physical. Seems pretty good to me. And then, like I said, we've got Marcelo, the Brazilian centre-back, in there as our right centre-back today. 17k for this guy. I feel like that's a bit of a steal. I feel like it's a bit of a bargain, you know. Like, he actually is 6'3" with pace and defensive ability and physical. Yeah, good defender to bring into the game. And you get, you know, that strong link to the goalkeeper there, who's also pretty cheap. Not bad at this stage of the game. So that's our defence in this 4-4-1-1. We now move on to the midfield, of which we got 3 out of 4 being Brazilians. Again, it's sort of to link up for chemistry reasons and stuff. But this guy is someone that's not really going to feature. This is the guy that I'm going to sub off so that I can eventually move and have Matos at right mid. And there's someone on my bench that's going to be filling in that right back spot. So basically ignore Leandro. You can actually get him for about 15k. I just overpaid because there was one on the market at the time. Takashi Inui is our left mid today. He is a Japanese left mid who plays in La Liga. And he's got 90 pace and 92 dribbling, as well as good shooting and passing stats. 12.5k for a second in form from La Liga that's 84 rated. You're not really going to lose coins on that. Now, where you might want to decide what to do is whether or not to use this type of Casemiro or just his regular upgraded gold card or something like that. It depends on whether you think the price of this particular player is going to go up or down or whatever. And then same again for Fabinho. If you've got the FUTWIZ version, feel free, go for it. You know, do what you want. Or you could use the TOTS, or you could use his gold version. Whatever suits you best, go for it. But this is the best one I have in my club right now. I don't currently have the TOTS version, so this is the one I'm going to be using, and he is very solid. You know, great as a CDM, CM type role. He'll always work for me on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. So now moving up to the strike force and featuring my gem, we have these two players. So we start off with the League SBC Cristiano. Now, he's actually really, really good. If you haven't done this League SBC, I imagine at this stage of the game, he's probably not super expensive. If so, complete him. Put him in a Brazil squad, have some fun, because he's so ridiculous. He's seriously OP, and I really enjoy using him on this game. So that's my centre forward, but the gem today is this guy, Yu Kobayashi, team of the season from the Rest of the World TOTS. This guy is a beast. Take a little look at those in-game stats right there. He's got 90 pace with 87 dribbling and 88 shooting. He has got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and is honestly one of the most enjoyable little TOTS players that I have used on this game. I paid 53k moments after he came out. I think that's like the current level of what TOTS players sell for. Sometimes they go higher. Sometimes you can get them a lot cheaper than that. If so, the better. You know, if you could get Kobayashi for less than that, you are getting a serious gem on your hands. Like, Really, really good player. And we'll get into the clips in just a moment. But what I wanted to show you is, of course, how I eventually want to play this team in which formation and stuff. So off comes the right mid, because I don't want him in the squad. He's just a filler for chemistry. And then on comes Arias from the rest of the world team of the season, which allows my right back Matos to move to midfield in the 4-1-2-1-2. We're going to go Casemiro, CDM, Matos and Fabinho as my centre mids, with Inui at cam, using that dribbling and that pace, with Cristiano and Kobayashi as my two strikers. And I've got to say, this is a very, very different type of squad. You know, it features a lot of players that I've never used before, and I've got to say I really, really enjoyed it. You know, it's actually fun. When Team of the Season comes out, there are so many players which... like, I know we're a little bit more limited this year, right? So we get 9 or 10 new rest of the world TOTS each week, instead of random smaller leagues which have full Team of the Season. Like, yeah, we've got less than we have ever had done, but the ones that are coming out at the moment seem to be kind of good, and I feel like they're only getting better. So when week 3 comes around and 4 and 5 comes around, like, are these the rest of the world players going to be actually outstanding? If so, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to getting my hands on some pretty sweet players. It seems as though the ratings are going up as well. So, I mean, by the time this video is out, you'll know what the latest weekly objective is. I unfortunately have to do this commentary before the new Team of the Season, and therefore I still don't know which TOTS is coming out, and I still don't know what the weekly objectives are. But by the time you're seeing this, obviously you're going to know that by now. And if that's the case, I'd be curious to know, do the ratings keep going up? You know, do we have harder objectives to earn ourselves this free TOTS player? Because so far the first 2 weeks had been 4 games of world-class squad battles. Is it going to continue like that so that everyone can get their hands on them? Is the difficulty going to increase? The amount of games going to increase? Is the game mode going to change to online or something? I don't know, but I will. You know, but by the time you're seeing this, I will know, and so will you. So. Yeah, you know, let me know if you've managed to unlock that player, if there is one, because there's no guarantee that there is one, I guess. But you're seeing, I think we now move on to the goals that I get with Kobayashi. And you genuinely are getting someone here that is phenomenal on the game. Like, he feels tall enough, he's real quick, his dribbling is just outstanding, and then he can finish the ball, and he's got 4-star skills and weak foot. If this player was in the Premier League with those stats, he would cost 300,000 coins. No doubt about it. But he's not. And therefore, if you can somehow manage to wangle him into your team, then you are going to enjoy a player which not many people will actually use, I don't think. So you can see that my links were 2 players from the same league and 1 from the same nation. I didn't use any icons or anything like that. That is another option there for you. If but if you've got icons, you don't necessarily always need to be using cheap gems. You know, you might want to be using some of the bigger names because you've got loads of coins because you've got icons. I don't know. I don't know what everyone out there's FUT situation is in terms of coins and stuff. But I have literally just used 2 from the same league. One of them being a League SBC Cristiano. You could still get his silver version if you want, but I highly recommend the full League SBC version. He is nuts on this game. Honestly, some of the goals that he scores, you just feel like not many other players would score. He's super quick. He's got full strength, like 99 strength. It's a great partner for someone like Kobayashi up front, because he's more of that tricky flair player, so he gets the freedom to do all of that, and you can use all his skill moves and then take pot shots left, right and centre. But it's Cristiano that is that target man. I feel like I win a lot of headers. I feel like he outmuscles everyone. The pace is there, all of that. And then to link out to Inui, I think that's how you say it. Inui. I'm not too sure. But the left mid sent second inform from La Liga. He was surprisingly very good as well. I mean, it's unsurprising, I guess, when you see the stats, but not many people would use him. He's not from a club that's super well known, and obviously it's difficult to link like Japanese players on this game because there aren't a huge amount of great talent on FUT. So it's quite difficult to do so. So I guess I never ever really come up against players like that. I never come up against Inui, even though he's got 90 pace, he's got 92 dribbling, he's got 81 shooting and 85 95 passing. I would expect to come up, if he was Spanish in La Liga or one of the more well-known nations that's easier to link, you would see a player like that all the time. And that right there is what sort of, on this game, is what you then class as like a gem. Someone you found that if under different circumstances in a more popular league, under a more well-known nation for FUT, if they were to be like that, if this guy was in the Prem, like I said, he would be so much more expensive. So you get the chance to use someone who is incredible, but for a fraction of the price, as long as you can fit him into your squad. So there you go, guys. Kobayashi, the rest of the world team of the season player, is a complete and utter gem on this game. I love him. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button on today's video if you have enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. And most importantly, have a great day. I will catch you next time. Peace.